Hello everyone, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my Gemini out there for the week of October 20th to the 26th. So this is love coming spread for all of my Gemini for the week of October 20th to the 26th. So without any further ado, let's jump in and let's see what the cards have to say. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. 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 Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. What kind of love is coming towards my Gemini during the week of October 20th to the 26th? What kind of love is coming towards my Gemini during the week of the 20th to the 26th? Some cards that I need to see. Okay, here we go. Interesting. So, we got an Ace of Swords. That is an air sign individual, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay? So, they are approaching the situation with you with a very clear head here. Okay? With a very clear head. Sense of clarity here. Now, with that being said, we got the Nine of Cups energy here. So wish fulfillment, being with you, will give them a sense of wish fulfillment. Okay, so that's where we are with that. However, we got the Three of Swords here, and that tells me that this was an individual, my Gemini, you were probably involved with. To a certain extent, they thought things were kind of going this way, and they kind of were going that way. Okay, and they thought there was like a mutually exclusively just being with that individual, but it turned out not to be the case. Okay, and so there was a third party involvement here with this individual. There's a third party involvement here, and they're trying to figure out in their mind, should they continue to try to make this thing work, or should they just kind of walk away from the situation? Okay, so this third party now again, this third party situation could either be them or you. It could be, you know, again, wish fulfillment being with you, but this third party situation here could either be someone that came in when you're in, or someone that they brought in. Okay, so I'm not casting blame on anyone here. I'm just saying this is the overall energy of this thing here. And so there's a sense of feeling, the sense of wanting to stay or walk away from the situation here. And the reason why there's a little bit of sense of ambiguity with this is because maybe, especially because of what I'm feeling here with this Gemini energy here, is this, okay? Maybe it's a sense of, you feel like if this is you that brought in that third party, it's a sense of, you know what, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't say we were mutually exclusively dating, period. And you know, you were kind of like, you thought that was understood, and it wasn't. So this is the defensive energy that I'm feeling here. And or the other way around is, it could be that you thought that you had a mutually exclusive relationship with this individual, and they brought the third party involved in this situation, and that caused a bit of a problem here. Now, either way, okay, there's this feeling of, should this continue, or should it just be resolved? Dissolved rather. We got the Eight of Pentacles here. So that tells me that this is someone quite possibly that you work with, where all of this drama went down. At this point, however, in order for this to continue any further, we need some justice. We need some justice here. We need some transparency. We need some revealing of truth here. Okay? Right now, got the Two of Pentacles here. So right now, there's a sense of this individual is trying to juggle two things at the same time. Trying to juggle a relationship over here, okay, and work over here. So there's a juggling thing going on here. Trying to get a good work-life balance situation going here. Now, in the end, though, this individual will be happy being with you. So whether it was, whether it was them, bringing somebody else in and then realizing, oh wow, like it's really it's really gonna be like that. Like I didn't think we were serious. Didn't think we were serious. It wasn't as if if this was them bringing this third party in, it wasn't like they were trying to be a player. They just didn't understand the fact that it was just exclusivity. So there was a miscommunication here. Really, it wasn't anything that was done nefarious. Okay, and vice versa. If it was you, same thing. This wasn't done nefariously. This was just a miscommunication that you guys wasn't really discussed, that you guys were going to be mutually exclusively just dating each other. So that's what's going on here. Okay, I just want to clarify that so that no one's trying to be sneaky or creep around or anything like that. There's no Seven of Swords energy here or anything like that. All right. So I just want to make that clear. But however the case may be, like I said before, the Sun card here, you being with this individual would definitely make them happy. Either way, definitely would make them happy. Okay, because they want to be with you. Okay, and then finally we have the Six of Cups energy here, and this tells me this is someone that has admired you from afar for quite some time. Secret admirer, or like I said, someone that you have dated on and off, like a dating situation. This Six of Cups tells me that's exactly what was going on here. So this is someone that, again, someone that you were dating. Again, this is basically just a miscommunication of exclusivity, like exclusiveness here. That's what's really going on. No sneaky behavior. Nobody stabbing anybody in the back. I just want to clarify that. There's none of that. Just a miscommunication here. So this could definitely be resolved if you want it to be resolved. With that being said, let's see what kind of strengths my Gemini is going to be working with. I'm doing the week of October 20th to 26th. What kind of strengths are my Geminis dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Gemini dealing with? Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I see. Well, Eight of Swords. So, at some time in the past, you have thought, again, these are all your strengths, that your hands were tied behind your back, that you had no control over the situation. That has changed, obviously, because this is a strength. But there have been times in your life, in past relationships, possibly even with this one, maybe you felt like your hands were tied behind your back, okay? And also as a strength to you is, you got the Death card. So you are not afraid to have endings and new beginnings. So you're not afraid to walk away and end this situation if need be. All right. But again, I just want to stress, this was basically just a miscommunication. Okay, it was nothing done nefariously. But with that being said, you're not afraid to end this. You're not afraid to walk away from this situation and end it either. Okay. Now the strength, you got an Emperor card here. So you have a very strong, solid foundation. Okay, you've decided that you have taken a leadership role in your own life, and you're coming from a very solid place. You're not afraid to assert your will if need be. In addition, here we have the Knight of Wands. So there's a great amount of passion. A great amount of passion that you do have, and if things come off, you'll move rather quickly. You're not the type of person that's just kind of going to wait back and see how things are going to play out. If you feel like you're clicking on all cylinders, then you'll go all in. Then you will go all in, and you'll go all in quick. You'll go all in fast. Okay. We have the King of Cups energy here, so. There's a sense of you're willing to be generous. You want some generosity, but you're willing to be generous and courteous with the right individual, okay? you are looking for a soulmate. And here's the thing. If you're the one that brought the, because we have, along with that, we also got the three cups here, okay, which means a third party situation. So again, these are your strengths. So you can read this either one or two ways. If you were the one that brought the third party in, if you were the one that did this, it could be because you're looking for a soulmate, okay? And so you were just kind of, again, there was just like this miscommunication. You weren't exactly, like I said, it really wasn't communicated of exclusiveness here. So you're looking for a soulmate. You're looking for somebody that's your other half, okay? And so again, there was this miscommunication here, okay? Now, if it was that third party, if it was that other individual that brought the third party involved here, and you were kind of caught back off guard, like you're like, damn, I thought that we really had this really synergetic connection here, okay? And it turns out that we didn't, and that kind of left you a little bit on your heels a little bit, like what the hell is this? So okay, there's that. All right, but finally here we do have the Two of Wands here, which means there's definitely a choice that needs to be made by you. There's a choice that needs to be made by you, which to really clarify if you're going to move forward with this after there's a sense of communication, a clearing of the air, if you will, if you're going to move forward with the situation, or if you're just like, man, fuck this, I'm done, okay, and go on in another direction. So that's the choice is really up to you, okay? The choice is really up to you because we've already established the fact that you being with them would make them happy. So they're, once there's a clearing of the air here, this thing can be solved. Just, again, I want to keep on stressing this. Just a miscommunication. All right. So what things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of the situation? What possible things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of the situation? What potential situations from your past could possibly affect the outcome of the situation? Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see here. Well, okay, pretty interesting. Two of Cups. So, again, want to stress, if it turns out that you kind of feel like this person, again, soulmate aspect here, not only just being a twin flame, but being a soulmate, being a really good friend too. If there's a clearing of the air here, and that's the conclusion that you come to with the situation, that will definitely affect the outcome of you deciding to walk away, because there's a clearing of the air. You realize that you guys are really like this, okay? And that it is really a close relationship once there's a clearing of the air here, okay? Also, we have the Nine of Cups. And that tells me that, again, wish fulfillment. In the past, you dealt with things where your real true wishes were not being fulfilled because you didn't feel like you had a synergetic connection with the other individual. This particular situation looks like if things, again, once there's a clearing of the air, I know I've said this about 7-8 times now. So if there's a clear, then your wishes will be fulfilled. But what you got to do, okay, maybe you haven't done this in the past. Again, things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this. We got the Four of Swords. And that tells me that there needs to be some deep reflecting. Okay? Not being hasty, but really deep soul searching, thinking and reflecting. Okay? About the situation before you decide to walk away from it either way. Okay? This can still be salvaged if you want it to be salvaged, because it was just a miscommunication here. Nothing is sitting nefarious was being done here at all. Just there needs to be a clearing of the air, a sense of clarity. Okay? So with that being said, let's see what additional information spirits have to bestow upon you before I shut this thing down. Okay, so first out the gate here, we got heat. Okay, there's a lot of sexual chemistry and passion potentially here with this situation. So again, there is sexual chemistry and passion with you two for sure. Okay, listen. So you know, you really want to look and listen, because again, listen in the aspect of listen to the explanation as to why things went the way that they did. Okay, again, the clearing of the air here will make everything better. Clearer heads prevail, in other words. And finally, here we have magnetism, which says that there's attraction, there's potential here. Just kind of like bring it down, and listen. And I think that you'll find that if you listen, you're going to be pleased with what you hear. Okay? So, with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down here. This is a general love reading. Okay? If this did not resonate with you, please feel free to get a personal reading from me so I can dig down into your specific particular situation. If you haven't already, please like, please share, please subscribe. I'll leave all my links and everything below. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.